I've taken it on a couple of drives on the new wheels, but I just wanted to show you guys how the car is sitting. In my opinion, I don't even want to go any lower than this because I think it looks perfect. Hey guys, how's it going? Donovan here. Hellcat's right behind me. In today's video, I'm actually really excited because I've been waiting for these to come in the mail for a few weeks now. A couple of videos ago, I showed you guys that I went out and bought some Weld S71 Beadlocks. They're 17-inch wheels that are forged, American-made for the Hellcat. I still haven't put them on because I did not have the tires for them yet. The tires have finally come in. So these are Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. These are 315/50 17s. So these ones will have a little bit more sidewall than what the Charger has, because these are 305/45 17s. So a little bit less sidewall on these and only about a centimeter thinner in terms of width. So it'll fill up the wheel well on the back of the Hellcat a little bit more than it does on the Charger. I am going to attempt to put the tire on the wheel myself. In order to do that, I need to go buy a couple of things. Number one, a valve stem puller. Number two, I want to go get a spray bottle so that I can spray soapy water on like the lip of the tire, so it's a little bit easier trying to slip it onto the wheel. And then I need to go get an attachment for the ratchet so that I can torque the beadlocks down. So, gonna go take the RT, run to Home Depot really quick. Once I get those things, I'll be right back. For those that haven't seen the welds already, I wanted to show you guys, even though you're gonna see it when I mount them, but like I said, they're S71 beadlocks, so that's the beadlock ring. So here's how it looks, how it will look with the beadlock on. I was watching a video from, I believe, Kelly's Garage on YouTube. He was able to mount the tires on the wheel himself. With that being said, I'm gonna try it myself and we're gonna see how long before I give up and take it to America's Tire. So I just made a silly mistake, but luckily I'm not too far along where it's a huge issue. I totally forgot to put the valve stem in here, but basically I have the valve stem that Weld sent me, and then I have this valve stem tool. I have the valve stem they sent me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke it through on the other side, and then you screw on this valve stem puller tool and just pull it, and it should pop on right into place. Literally, when I went and bought this little valve stem puller tool, I was literally thinking to myself, like, make sure you don't forget the valve stem before you put the tire on, but here we are. So I was able to get the valve stem on without completely ruining my fingers and scratching up the wheel. So what I need to do is I need to get the tire flat on this kind of lip here that you see. So what it should look like, see if I could straighten this out a little bit more, is this kind of lip of the tire should fall behind this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly rotate the tire. I have this trim puller and I'm just going to kind of do that as I go around. So I've gotten that lip kind of situated around the entire wheel. So what I'm gonna do now is start kind of putting the beadlock on. Now there's a torque sequence that you need to follow for these. So it's like start 4 bolts by hand and separated by 90 degrees from each other, and then kind of tighten them in a crisscross pattern, and then you'll torque each bolt to 50, 100, then 150 inch-pounds, 175 and 221 in like a clockwise or counterclockwise pattern. I have my torque wrench here, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to get started on this. Also, if you guys do this yourself, these ET Street Rs, they are directional. So make sure that you do the tires opposite on both sides. So this tire, I mounted it so the rotation is this way, so counterclockwise. So this one, I'm gonna have to do the opposite direction because that's obviously going on the passenger side. Okay guys, so both tires are done. I'm gonna mount them on the car now. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so it is the next day. It's actually 2 days later. I didn't have a chance to take the car out yesterday. Took it to get some lunch. I've taken it on a couple of drives on the new wheels, but I just wanted to show you guys how the car is sitting. In my opinion, I don't even want to go any lower than this because I think it looks perfect. Those tires are ridiculously wide. And so I've taken it on the freeway once, and driving around town, the balance feels okay, but at kind of higher freeway speeds like 70, 80, you feel a little bit of vibration. And to be honest, I'm not completely sure if that's the drive shaft or if that's the wheels, but I'll probably end up taking them to get them balanced anyways. I'm trying to run them through a couple of heat cycles before I try to do any, like, you know, racing, taking it to the track, because you want to go through a couple heat cycles so that the tires kind of warm up and go through a break-in period. But that's how they look. I'm really excited. You can see how close the brakes are to the wheel. Couldn't go any smaller than this without doing the 15-inch conversion, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.